I was clearly a prodigy, yet I could never conjure a defensive spell. My master never despaired of me. Under his guidance, I practiced defensive magic every single day, but success always eluded me. In the blink of an eye, 10 years passed. I became the strongest Onmyoji, yet I still could not muster a single defensive spell. My master wanted me to keep trying, but I believed that attack was the best form of defense. To test my progress, my master struck at once. Though I successfully diverted his attack, what I did not know was that this technique would fail in the face of a mighty strike. Just then, an unexpected calamity struck. As cracks spread across the barrier, to protect my safety, my master sent me away in an instant. For the great serpent within the barrier was far too terrifying. To stop the serpent, my master summoned his Shikigami at once, forming a magic seal in the blink of an eye.
With this blood, I summon the spirits.
As the formation took shape, 3 Shikigami appeared in an instant.
Snowhound, Gold Spirit,
Mad Painter,
at your command.
At the same time, the barrier was on the verge of shattering. Seeing this, the Shikigami charged forward at once, determined to reseal the Great Serpent. Mad Painter unleashed his spell without hesitation. This was his unique power, able to effectively reinforce the barrier. And Snowhound wove ice magic at the same time, teaming up with Mad Painter to strengthen the barrier. In merely a moment, the barrier was fortified greatly. To speed up the process, Gold Spirit stepped before my master. His power was extraordinary. He could forge golden elixirs that bestowed buffs, and whoever swallowed them would gain a massive boost to their magic. Victory seemed within reach. My master channeled his magic at once, using it to reinforce the barrier before him. Yet we had vastly underestimated the Great Serpent's power. In the space of a heartbeat, the Great Serpent shattered the barrier. Just then, I arrived with my senior brothers. I looked up and saw the terrifying Great Serpent before me. As the serpent prepared to strike, my master ordered everyone to take up a defensive stance at once. Yet while everyone conjured their defensive spells, I still could not complete mine. The man found in horror that the woman had given birth to a snake. Just then, my demon-slaying sword sensed something unusual. I didn't even have time to think. The demon-slaying sword flew straight out. Its target was clearly the woman. But at the critical moment, the man blocked it with one hand. And the man's goal was actually this snake. The snake slowly crawled up the man's body. Facing the terrifying demon snake, the man took the initiative to open his mouth, letting the demon snake burrow into his body. And he thus gained the power of the demon snake. His necrotic body was rapidly recovering. The woman thought the man would be satisfied with this. However, she underestimated the man's desire. When we hurried to the scene, they had already left. Just then, a huge demon snake slowly crawled on the building. And standing on the giant snake were clearly the 2 of them. The god statue immediately issued a warning. As the defense formation activated, a magic barrier quickly converged. But at the critical moment, one god statue lost its effect. I realized on the spot that this god statue was the man's responsibility, yet he had not provided any energy to the statue at all. All of this was clearly calculated by the man. His goal was to escape from here. The man rode the terrifying giant snake and wandered freely through the city, caring nothing for the lives of the common people. All of this was seen by the woman. As a queen, this scene couldn't help but stir her heart. But the man only wanted to take the woman and escape. He was willing to pay any price for this. Yet he ignored the woman's feelings. The woman pushed the man off the giant snake with one hand. The man really couldn't understand why the woman would do such a thing. To stop the giant snake from escaping, we immediately rushed to the city gate, only to see this scene. The situation was extremely dangerous. I immediately used the talisman my master left me. As I chanted the spell, the talisman instantly turned into 3 teleportation arrays. 3 powerful divine attendants teleported over in an instant, finally landing straight in front of us.
Killing Stone,
Mad Painter,
Snowhound, here.
They charged straight at the giant snake at once. Mad Painter stayed behind to protect me. As his magic unfolded, a golden barrier wrapped us up in an instant. In just a moment, the giant snake was isolated. To slay the demon snake, Stone Man leaped onto its body at once. His speed was blistering fast, charging straight for the demon snake's head, and at this moment, Winged Man was already ready. But just then, Winged Man found in horror that a figure had suddenly emerged from the demon snake's head. The man's body was covered in the demon snake's scales, a sight that left us utterly stunned. And what was even more astounding was that the man could wield sorcery. Caught off guard, Winged Man was seized by the man on the spot, suffering a devastating blow. Since he was my divine attendant, I was also gravely injured because of it. Witnessing this, the man cast his sorcery once more. A golden halo shattered the solid ice in an instant, hurtling straight towards Stone Man. Naturally, Stone Man would not wait for his doom. He leaped in an instant, successfully dodging the deadly halo, then charged toward the man once again. Yet just at this moment, the terrifying demon snake chose to advance. In the blink of an eye, it shattered the barrier we had set up. Moments later, the second barrier was also broken through. The situation became extremely perilous. To buy time, Painter charged straight at the demon snake at once. He would use his own body as a barrier, blocking the demon snake's path. Yet the demon snake bit down in one snap. This sight filled me with deep worry for Painter's safety. The demon snake soared into the sky, crushing Painter's barrier with a single bite. I was wounded once more because of this. As Painter fell in battle, the final barrier dissipated into nothingness. But just as the man reveled in his triumph, he caught an unexpected glimpse of Stone Man charging toward him. This instantly infuriated him. He punched Stone Man, sending him flying away. Seeing how arrogant the man was, Stone Man charged toward him once again. Yet his target was not the man, but the sword the man had dropped by accident. But facing Stone Man, who now held a weapon, the man did not panic in the least, for the scales on his body could automatically fend off Stone Man's attacks. But Stone Man did not give up because of this. Instead, he launched even more fierce attacks on the man, yet all his strikes were dodged by the man. At this moment, the man seemed to have grown bored of the game. His attacks were extremely swift and fierce, leaving Stone Man with no ability to defend himself. In just a moment, Stone Man was beaten to the ground, but the man's attacks did not end there. He intended to torture his opponent with sheer brute force. Stone Man was seized by him once again. His scale-covered fist smashed fiercely into Stone Man's chest. Stone Man was gravely injured in an instant, and the man's final punch would most likely slay Stone Man.